All right, I stopped at a Wawa on the way home. I was on my way back from Smash Burger, and I said, you know what? We had that sandwich cookie thing that I thought was crazy in a coffee roll. I said, you know, it's a different Wawa, but you know, let's just try some of the stuff in the bakery. So we did. We got a couple of donuts, some brownies, and 2 cookies. Nothing looks as good as the one before, but you never know with these things. So that's what's on the agenda today, man. Let's start off. No, not the brownie, because I think I'm gonna have to heat that up. Let's do this slightly melted blueberry donut. I swear to you, I drove like less than 10 minutes in my car. I don't know what the hell happened, but this is a blueberry donut. I don't need to explain to you what a blueberry donut is, so we can get right into this. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. These wipe the floor with Dunkin' Donuts. Even Dunkin's blueberry donut is not as good at this, and I'm gonna tell you why. The key, the sauce here, is right here in this frosting. That is an executive level frosting for a chain donut. Not too sweet. I love a cake donut. I love this donut. I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to move right to the next one. After I grade this, chain scale. Solid 8. It's not bad for a chain donut. This cost me... Damn. I left my receipt. I know I don't have it this time. I didn't ask them to do it. So, my bad. But there's no way this thing is more than $2. Because that double stuffed cookie was $2. So, I'm just gonna guess and say hopefully I'm right on that one. Well, let's go to my Homer Simpson, the strawberry filled donut. I've always called these the Homer Simpsons. If you watch The Simpsons, Homer Simpson always had donuts that resembled this almost to a T. These are good, man. Again, look. When I say something like these are good, I always feel like I have to explain my people to people because if I don't hold your hand, some of you, through explanations, you'll be like, oh, well, how can you say that's good? There are, you know, Johnny's Donuts in East Hanover, New Hampshire is better than... When I say this is good, my expectations for eating a Wawa donut is somewhere in the lines of, somewhere along the lines of Krispy Kreme or Dunkin'. And this is, again, better than Dunkin' Donuts. This donut is not a cake donut. It is a yeast donut, but it is exponentially softer with a similar frosting, but the donut itself is much better. I wouldn't be mad at any of these, and I know Wawa has good coffee, so I would stop here for a damn donut. I like the fact that they fresh bake these daily. Supposedly someone comes in. I was asking. There was someone that worked there. I asked. They said someone comes in every morning and they drop off all this stuff. I like the fact that they're individually wrapped because they don't go stale like 7-Elevens do or even Dunkin's do, because Dunkin' is the same idea. They drop them off, but they leave them sitting out and the air hits them and it just gets old quick. I'd rather you just vacuum seal them. I know they look packaged and stuff, but they don't taste packaged. This one, I will give a 7 out of 10. Again, I still think Krispy Kreme is better, but that's not bad at all. Right into the, what is it, sugar cookie, man? A sprinkle sugar cookie, limited edition. Apparently this is limited edition. Is anything else here limited edition? No, blueberry donut is not. And the frosted sprinkle donut is also not. So the sugar cookie, man, this is crazy. Let me see. Okay. Now, I'm not really a sugar cookie person. So I'm going to piss off somebody today, boy. Because all I keep doing is drawing comparisons. This is better than crumbles. Biggest reason, it's cooked all the way. The outside, a little bit of a bite to it. And the inside is still crumbly. But not doughy. And it's got sprinkles on it. It's a sugar cookie. You know what a sugar cookie tastes like. Again, I'm not a sugar cookie guy. But if you put this in a crumble sugar cookie in front of me, I'd pick that 10 out of 10 times. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10 though. Again, I'm not the biggest sugar cookie guy. Crumbles, for reference, for people who don't watch all my videos, I give like a 2. I really can't stand them. Snickerdoodle? Snickerdoodle. I am definitely more of a snickerdoodle guy. Let me see. Let me tell you something. You give me some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, flavored cookies like this, and a chocolate milk, even a regular, or a coffee, we in there. Again, the bake on them is just on point. Because the outside, a little bit of a bite to them, and the inside is nice. It's not doughy. It's still moist. That's a good one. This gets an 8. Just like the keeper of the bunch for me. And this is their brownie. Don't know. Can't tell until I open this up. This might be a heat me up. But let's try it without first. There's your interior shot. Look a little dry. 4 out of 5 ain't bad. I'm gonna just drink the soda. That almost tastes burnt. It's very dry. Heating that up wouldn't do anything. It's like heating up a sponge. Wow. This is ass. For something else, for everything to be so good, this is basura, bro. This is just not what you want. Yeah. Nope. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to give those a 2 out of 10. The only reason I'm not giving them a 1 out of 10 is because it tastes like chocolate. Burnt chocolate, but chocolate nonetheless. It would be a one-off if they're actually baking these or something. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but that sucked. Everything else was good depending on what you like. The snickerdoodle to me was the highlight because I prefer snickerdoodles and this blueberry cake donut over any of this stuff. So, yeah, I wanted to try Wawa just because that other one was kind of like surprise. I think I'm definitely going to do a little bit more Wawa stuff. Maybe 7-Eleven. If I can catch one that doesn't look like it's been out for like 3 hours or 3 hours, 3 years. I wish it was 3 hours. Usually it was like 3 days. But either way, and you can tell the angle on this is a little bit different. I got a little bit different of a setup. I know it looks the same to you from the outside looking in, but I basically rigged up this desk that I had so that it's all in one and I can just move this whole thing around. I know this is going to look weird for a second, but you see I can kind of wheel this around. I have it set up this way. Now I'm going to be all crooked. Wait, no, I have tape on the ground. I have it all set up this way so that I could do a little bit more, make it easier for me to record. And I've been trying to build out this rig. Maybe I'll do a video on this, but just to give you a quick layout, I got the mic boomed here. I'm not going to smack it, but I got the mic boomed here. I got monitors so I can monitor myself. I got this big, giant softbox panel that I had in my office. I don't know why I'm uhing so much. And my camera all set up on here. I'm just finishing this up, so that's why I've been working. I said, you know what, let's test this out today and see what it's hitting on. I had everything on my other all-in-one, but I've been filming so much at this desk that I just kind of wanted to set it up. But I'm big on all-in-one setups. If anybody wants to know how to like build one, if you're a content creator or anything like that, there's a ton of videos on it, but I have like my tweaks on them. I have 2 in here, one a desk version. I have another one that is on a light stand, and then I have another one that is in my home office that is also on a light stand. It just makes things a lot easier to record videos and just make it a lot more seamless. One of the things as a creator, I know I'm rambling at this point, I'm going to be done in a second, is the easier it is for you to press record and just go, the more likely you are to make content. But if you have to, every time you make content, it's a big thing that I've gotten to know even with myself is, you know, when I had to like set up the light, you know, set this light up, wheel this out, set this camera up, set this tripod up, plug this microphone in, it gets really annoying really fast. So I realized that if I could just have this, I wheel it out, I press the button, it turns on and I'm recording, it makes my life a lot easier. So when you're trying to put out content as much as I do at the frequency I do, you just want it to be as easy as possible. So that's it, man. Wawa, you've got something here. I never really ate Wawa bakery. I usually did a lot of coffee, but not the bakery. So that's it. Just stay away from the brownies. That's all I got.